Good morning, YouTube, you sexy mamma jammas. Good morning, YouTube, you sexy mamma jammas. How the hell are we today? Today is now Tuesday, April the 7th. It is 9:15 in the a.m. I decided I was only 30 miles from Pittsburgh, and I did not want to go through Pittsburgh morning rush, so we slept in a little bit. Not really, but we took a while before we pulled out. We're only like 20 miles from downtown Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh area, region, whatever. It's going to be busy as shit, or it would have been. Anyway, the point is, we're on the road now, and it looks like today we're going to try to get around to Columbia, South Carolina. That's just under 600 miles. That's kind of the idea. There's a Petro there right off of, it was an exit 5 or 77 and the 26 interchange. I remember KO talking about it a couple times. Says it's got a bowling alley in there, and I ain't ever stopped there, so I'm pretty sure I haven't stopped at that one. The only reason I know about it is because KO's talked about it. So that's kind of the idea. It's about 9.5 hours, 10 hours, depending on travel, of course. We got to go through this Pittsburgh area, then go through Morgantown area, then we'll get down to Sutton, then we'll take US 19 all the way over to Beckley. And maybe, just maybe, actually I'll be able to take you over the New River Gorge Bridge. The Gorge Bridge, every October, every fall, they have an event there called Bridge Day. And base jumping, bungee jumping off of that bridge, all kind of vendors and everything. They shut off one whole side of it, and the other side's just kind of, 2-lane for all the traffic. If you ever remember seeing a Ford Explorer bungee cord commercial, long time ago, they had a Ford Explorer on the ramp on the side of a bridge, and they rolled it off the ramp, and a bungee jumped back up. That was on that bridge, New River Gorge Bridge, in Fayette, West Virginia. So maybe get you a nice little shot of the canyon going over it with the head clip. Maybe. We'll see. Again, all the variables included. But anyway, we're on the road. It's going to be a drive day. Try to get you some cool road footage, which I can't really imagine any cool road footage. I'll get you some anyway. We're going through my neck of, right now, this is my neck of the woods. I know the roads. I know where I'm at. I know how to go, But I also know how to get all the way down to Charlotte and all that crap. I know all the highways on this part of the road, this part of the country, because I traveled my whole life on vacation, going south and all that shit. So I know the ways of this area here on the East Coast. It's when I start going Midwest and all the other craps when I don't know, really. So anyhow, thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate all the support. Let's see what this trucking world has in store for us today, shall we? A little makeshift way station wants to be open today. Got the lights flashing, making everybody pull in. The fuck? Okay. They're just sitting in their vehicles. Oh, they must be expecting that one guy. Okay. It looks like they're having a chat. They're just kind of letting us drive through, I reckon. Okay. See, it's not one of those actual way stations. It's one of those, hey, we're bored. Let's turn the fucking lights on and make truckers slow down. Fuck you bitches. Making this, costing us time. Anyhow, we are about 30 miles from the West Virginia border, which would be Morgantown, West by God, Virginia. Hey, there we go. I was right. 30 miles. Exit 30. I'm pretty sure if I remember this section of road correctly about that. And then we just keep heading south. Is that right? Yep. 30, 31, 30. Well, we're heading south. So yeah, 30 miles, and we hit Morgantown. Might get a good shot of the Coliseum, might not. I don't know. We got about, a little over 500 miles left to go before we get to Columbia. I was talking to my buddy Ronnie a few minutes ago, and I was like, well, you know, Charlotte's going to be a pain in the ass. 77 going through Charlotte sucks. With all those damn toll lanes they have, it just clusterfuck. And I'm just guesstimating that my time, if I kept going straight through with no problems, I'd probably get through Charlotte about 5 o'clock, and that ain't good for nobody. So I'm going to probably stop at Mount Airy, depending on the time it is when I get there. I'm guessing maybe 3:30, somewhere in that window. And if that's accurate from what I'm guessing, then I'm probably going to do about a 2-hour split there, just so I can let Charlotte taper off a little bit. I don't know. This is all guessing in my head. Y'all know how my brain and geographical thoughts and guesses work. Not very accurate most of the time, but we shall see. I just don't want to go through Charlotte during peak bullshit time, which they're bullshit times from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. every damn day anyway. That Charlotte sucks going down 77. 85 not so bad. 77 sucks. Well, West Virginia's got a little bit more green shade showing up on the mountains. Trees are starting to bloom and blossom out. We're around Weston, West Virginia on 79 southbound. We've got another 40 miles before we get down to Sutton. And we head on US 19. Of course, we are in the mountains. I'm using more fuel than I would, but the good thing is I got like barely 10,000 pounds at the front of the trailer, so could be worse. Definitely pretty. Give it a couple more weeks, y'all. A little bit more rain. Oh, you're gonna see some just beautiful, beautiful scenery through here. Next 3 or 4 weeks, absolutely, 100%. Maybe we'll come back up. Well, I know we'll have to be back up here next week. We got DOT shit to take care of. It's that time of year. We'll be back in Charleston next week, one way or the other, even if I have to deadhead up here. So I got till the 17th to get all that stuff renewed, or I will be out of service. So I got agents looking for me. I got my coordinator looking for me. And of course, I'm looking for me to find something out of Miami to get me back up this direction. Never going to find anything all the way here, but if I can get something close, Columbus, over in the Roanoke, I'll deadhead 3 or 4 hours to get in here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. We'll see how that all works out. But for now, I'm in my mountains, man. I don't want to live up here. I don't want to be up here, but like all the time. But it feels good and just natural and comfortable when I do get up here. So this is Summersville, West Virginia. Our biggest tourist attraction town of the state. This is sort of the area where people come and get, you know, whatever they want to get, dining, shopping, all that good stuff. This is the commercial area for that stuff. The lake and stuff is off to down to the right. Downtown Summersville, of course, is like down off to the right. So this ain't really like downtown Summersville. This is just like where all the shops and shit are. When you get into Summersville, that's when you got the lake life and the boating, the fishing, the skiing, the hiking, the mountain climbing, the skydiving, and hot air ballooning, all kind of crap around here. Wintertime, you got some snowing, not necessarily here, but that's out in Snowshoe for about 40 miles before we get back to the interstate there around Beckley, and just Snowshoe is just a little south of that. But up here, we'll see I'll go ahead and do we'll go across the Golly, the New River Gorge Bridge. You can go to the bottom. There's a road that goes to the very bottom down to the river. I had some buddies used to jump off that damn bridge. Stupid. I mean, I don't know how high that is. 300, 400, 500, 600 feet. I don't know how high it is, but I know the New River Gorge Bridge, I'm not sure if it still holds that record, but it was the largest or the second largest arched bridge in the country or world at one point. Probably just country, I'd say. And of course the Golly, the National Forest. It's the Golly. Is it New River National Forest now? You got the New River Gorge area. You got National Forest Registry some years back, maybe a handful of years or so. I saw a documentary on that. That's cool. If you're into wildlife and outdoors, then this is one of the places you want to go, especially when it comes to rafting and all the outdoor stuff. But when we get up to the gorge, up to the bridge, we'll show you that. All right, we're at the New River Gorge National Park. You can go left and right, or go left and go down below the bridge. This is the New River Gorge, the New River Bridge, the Golly Bridge, and the town of Golly Bridge, Fayetteville. Where's that Mercy? On Bridge Day, like I said, in October, they close out, I think it's the other side. They shut down that entire side, and all traffic is diverted over here. And that's where they have all the events, the vendors and all that. Look at the view, man. If it was fall, or even full bloom spring, this is absolutely gorgeous. You can see a cabin up there on the mountainsides there, a couple of them. Those cabins are for rent. Because, you know, I've had people from the airport saying, you know, we saw some lights in the trees. I'm like, yeah, I mean, under those trees are houses. You know, people live in the mountains around here, literally. We live on the mountains, so you may see a tree cap, a forest cap, but there's houses in those hills. There's houses in those hills, you heard me? So, definitely the wrong time of the year to show this stuff off to you, but man, it's freaking gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's home. That's 100%. Where I'm from anyway. It's where my roots are. But all right, we are about 140 miles from Mount Airy, North Carolina. A couple hours. We got 4 hours before we have to take our 30. We should be there, no problem. We're probably going to, because right now it's 2:17. We'll get there in the 4 o'clock hour somewhere. I'm pretty sure from there we're only about 100 miles, if that, from Charlotte. And yeah, we may not take a full 2 hour split, but we're gonna do probably an extended break just so we can let Charlotte clear out before the time we get there, right? So that's the idea. All right, let's keep on trucking. All right, so remember the train load I did last week from Panama City to, I wound up going to Grove City, Ohio, and then to Carlisle, Pennsylvania? Well, this time I just booked one out of there going straight to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And yes, it sucks. I got to go 600 miles to pick it up. 560 mile deadhead. I'll pick it up Friday between 11 and 3. But the only reason I'm doing that is because it takes me right through Charleston. It's a straight through to Carlisle, and it's got a huge delivery window. I actually have up until the 20th to drop it off, but I told him I'm going to have it dropped off on the 15th. But it takes me right through Charleston. I told him I'm going to spend a couple days there to get my doctor stuff done. If I can get all that stuff done on Monday, even better. I'll have that load delivered Tuesday. But yeah, that load is not a money load. It's a load to get me in my area that I need to be, and so I can keep moving and continue to earn what I need to earn. So yeah, it's a good rate if you're there. It's like $2+ a mile. But if you're not there and you got to go 600 miles to get it, it's not a very good rate. But I told my coordinator, he's like, you sure you want to do that? I'm like, listen, this is not about a money load. This is about me getting into where I got to be. I have to get that DOT shit done. So you got to eat shit just in order to get shit done sometimes. So I got to call my eye doctor right now and say, hey, listen, I need to be in Monday. So yeah, let me do that real quick. Well, good news. My eye doctor was able to. My eye doctor's secretary just called me back. She said me and Doc was able to rearrange a couple things, and we can get you in Tuesday morning at 10:30. I'm like, yes. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to do it Monday to get out quicker, but thank you. That's what I said. Very much thank you. So, vision appointment is booked, and I told like I said, I ain't got to worry about going to my DO. I ain't got to worry about scheduling an appointment for my DOT guy. I just go, I show up, walk in. But I called him inside because I called her, the lady, as one of his people, and just to make sure that the vision test form hasn't changed this year, because it changed a year and a half ago, and she updated me on it. And then last year it didn't change again, and I just wanted to make sure it hasn't changed again this time, and it has not. So I will have the form needed to give my eye doctor, because he only has the state one for West Virginia. I'll give him the federal one that needs to be done for the monocular individuals, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So if I can just get that done in the morning, and then go in and get my physical done that afternoon, hopefully get that load dropped off in Carlisle back at that Saya location, remember? And I remember the code. I had to bleep it out of the video. Actually, initially, I didn't have it bleeped out of the video. I forgot. But somebody emailed me saying, yo, that gate code, you might want to get it out. I'm like, thank you. So when I leave something in the video, and y'all know it's sensitive information, please do, like it's happened a couple times. Please email me, because I don't always remember. And I don't listen to every second of the video while I'm editing. There's key points that I remember throughout the day. I just want to take something out of it, or I should take something out of it. Yeah, I remember those, but not everything. So it's been pointed out to me a few times in the past that there's something in here that probably shouldn't be there. I'm like, oh, you're right. And I can just go into YouTube on the back end and just trim that part out, which I did. Because initially that code was left in there. But after about 30 minutes, that code was gone. So, and I didn't have to re-upload, re-edit, re-upload, or re-render, re-upload, nothing. It was all done on YouTube end. So hopefully nobody heard that code. But you know what? Even so, that damn exit gate was always open. So, whatever. We'll see how it all works out. But right now, step 1 is complete, which is get a load to get me in the area. Step 2 is complete, get appointments scheduled. Step 3 is to pass everything, make sure there's no problems. And then step 4 will be deliver the load in Carlisle on Wednesday. So far, so good. I was just about to say I shouldn't have waited so damn long to get up here and do it, so I won't be fretting like this. But I haven't been up in this area for months, a long time. And I'm gonna have to, by the time next year rolls around, I'm gonna find me some new doctors in my area down in Texas that can do the vision exam is the hard part, the toughest part. I want to find an eye doctor, or maybe even a DOT examination place that does the eye exams as well, because my DOT guy don't do eye exams. Maybe if I find an actual DOT place that does the eye exams, they'll have that machine that they need for that, because of course it's DOT, right? But it's $175 for, so I pay cash. It's $175 for my exam, $155 for the exam. It's like $65 for my physical. So we'll see. So anyhow, 2 steps are done. We got to complete 3 and then move on to 4. We are now crossing over in the Virginia Straight Line in 1 more mile, and at that point, I will know exactly how far I am away from Mount Airy, because we're going south, and the mile markers go down when you're heading south and west. So we're getting ready to go through a tunnel. Are we at the tunnel yet? I don't think so. What exit is that? 58. 11 miles, so 68. So we're going to be 68 miles from Mount Airy, which is about an hour, a little over an hour. We'll be there about 4:20, 4:30, somewhere in that window. So yeah, early estimates are pretty accurate. All right, let me shut up, and keep on trucking.